Alan, this is your review because I opted out of seeing Dicks the musical. So, Alan, this has been a long time coming, and that's not, I didn't mean anything by that. Tell us your review of Dicks the musical.
Yes. Well, yeah, let's talk about Dicks. Dicks was long and hard to watch. And yeah, okay, so let's just get into it.
No, tell me seriously. Tell me
Yeah.
seriously. First, like, the thing is this, I saw the trailer for this and I said, oh, hell no. I was like, no, thank you. I don't want to see this movie. It's super gay. It looks super gay. And I'm probably
It eventually gets super gay.
I mean, all musicals are just sort of, I think most musicals are just the right amount of gay. This might be more gay than even you can handle. But
well, look, let me defend it a little bit here. It gets super gay, but it gets gay at the end. The movie. How do you describe this movie? So there's a warning, kind of a prologue that's brought up. It's basically two gay creatives decided that they're going to make a movie musical for the very first time. This is the first project, and that's kind of how this is built. And the story is about these two twins. Let me see. I believe it's Craig and Trevor. They're two twins, but they were separated at birth. And both have gone down similar paths in the sense that they've become these super straight sales executives for a Roomba type company. And this company doesn't sell, this is the joke, but the company doesn't sell Roombas. They sell the spare parts for the Roombas. And so these two guys, they've been working in separate offices. And then one day the company merges and they have to work together. And they find out that they don't know who they are, much like Parent Trap. And but what they are the two top salesmen. Yeah, there you go. Craig and Trevor there. They're the two top salesmen. They get into this really heated battle, all done to music, and they want to be the best salesman of the company, and so that's kind of the fight. But as they're working late into the night trying to overcome each other's sales records, they realize that they're brothers. And so they do the Parent Trap thing and they switch places. So and then they go and visit their parents. And their parents are Warren and Evelyn. Warren is played by Nathan Lane, and Evelyn is played by Megan Mullally. And we find out that Nathan Lane, they want to bring the parents back together, except Nathan Lane is now gay, that character, Harris. And Megan Mullally, her vagina fell off. And so that's
clarify for me what exactly her vagina fell off means.
Okay, so she has a vagina and it fell off.
Do they just say the words? This isn't like...
No, eventually it comes into play. In fact, it rescues everybody. And I know. So this is where we're at. And look, it's about 10 minutes in, I was out. I was done. I will say this, that the music is very good. The songs, they at least rhyme and they have some meaning to it. And so as a musical and as music, it's well done. But the story, this is the thing about this story is, I've been doing improv comedy for 30 years. And this whole movie is like a very bad improv show. I don't know what your experiences are out there, but there was this rise in what they call long form improv, where you walk into a theater and the cast does an entire improv based on one suggestion throughout the entire time. So you're seeing a 1 hour improv comedy special. And that's what this is. This is an hour and a half improv comedy. And the reason it's bad is, for some reason, the young folk have gotten to the head that comedy is all about saying the weirdest, most over sexualized, most vulgar things you can say on stage, and that an audience is willing to sit there for an hour and a half or an hour just listening to people do crazy, wacky stuff. And that's what this movie is. It's, someone said, hey, let's do a gay Parent Trap. And all they do is just go crazy with it. The two guys, when they meet, they hate each other, and so they're calling them, they're basically busting each other's balls the whole time. A lot of gay jokes in that. And then there's the whole, oh, dad's gay, but we've always known dad is gay, and then mom lost her vagina, and so there's the joke there. And the weirdest thing about this movie is that Dad Harris is raising these two sewer children. They're like little sewer rats that have become humans, and they're played by two little puppets. And this is the movie, and it just gets weird and wacky, and that's the whole thing. And the last time we were about to talk to it, someone mentioned that God, and you can see in the background there, God is played by Bowen Yang. This movie,
God is Bowen Yang. All right, great.
Bowen Yang. And throughout the movie, he just kind of appears once in a while to make comments, which is where comedy is today, is where the joke is about me commenting on the craziness that's going on, which is not a joke at all. And then it gets into this really blasphemous thing at the end that's done for comedy. I cannot recommend this. It's amazing to me the resources that went behind this movie, because it's a good look.
It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me because
it's well produced. It's got I forget who the producer is, but it's a very well known producer. The sets are great. The music, the orchestrations, the songs of Larry Charles, that's who directed it. It's all well done, but it's just the story it's just nonsense and silliness for an hour and a half, and it gets tiresome. And and again,
it sounds like
it's just bad improv. It is bad improv, and if you've ever been to a bad improv show, you know exactly what I mean.
I know what you're talking about, like a bad improv show, but it sounds like an SNL skit that went on too long.
Essentially,
especially with Bowen Yang. I mean, I saw the trailer and I thought, this looks cringe and insufferable.
Mm-hmm.
And you really took one for the team to see it. I can tell you.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I love musicals. I've got the screener for the Titanic musical, which I've seen live, so I'm looking forward to it.
Wait, you saw the Titanic musical?
I saw the Titanic, yes. I actually for 1 year in my life, I subscribed to the Amundsen over in LA and to their musical subscription. So I got Chicago, Bring the Noise, Bring the Funk. Got to see Ian McKellen do The Crucible, which was amazing. And Titanic was in that package. But with this one, it's just it is, you're gonna find it hard to sit through. And Saturday Night Live.
What are you gonna find it to sit through?
It's hard to sit through. Is that what it is? Yeah. Kind of hard to sit through.
It's impossible not to like talk about this without making some dick joke. You just can't do it.
I know. Yeah, I mean, it's like I was semi looking forward to it. I don't like being late, so I came early, and just literally, I was the only one, and I was the only one in my theater, and the creepiest thing was. Yeah, the creepiest thing though was when the movie ended, the cleaning staff at the theater were sitting in the back row, and I'm walking out going, "Hey, hope you like the movie." The other thing is, except for the blasphemous anthem at the end, there's really nothing memorable about the music. I didn't walk away with any song in mind except for the last one. At least when you have like Rocky Horror Picture Show, each song has something you walk away with, something catchy that you remember. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw Rocky Horror when I was a kid in high school. We used to go on weekends for midnight shows. You'd throw toast, you drink in the parking lot, do all the things you do at like Rocky Horror. They're like certain things. You throw rice. you know, like it was weird and it was like a fun, you know, audience participation experience. And also, by the way, Rocky Horror Picture Show, very gay and very fun.
Yeah.
Probably one of the, if we were to make a list, we were joking last night that, like, you know, during Pride Month, we should make a list of the best gay films. And I started making a list, and they're all really good movies, but they don't push any agenda. They're just entertaining. Rocky Horror Picture Show is very entertaining. Was Dicks the Musical based on an actual stage play that then they made into
No.
a movie?
No, I look, if I know improv like I know improv, they probably performed this one night in their little downstairs theater and said, "Hey, we should make a musical out of this," and they did.
It sounds awful. All right,
I mean,
let's get to more of your
yeah,
comments.
it's just the entire movie. You can't take it seriously, and that's the problem. Is when you can't take comedy seriously, you become separated from it. You're no longer engaged in the story.
Right.
And this happens from the very start.
It's based on an off-Broadway play called Fucking Identical Twins.
Wow.
That could be true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm almost certain that the origins of this was some improv done some night. And you know, and they, at the end of it, they're all patting each other on the back saying, "That was a great evening and that was a great performance. Let's make this a musical.
We should make it a movie."
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like it just seems typical. So
Yeah.
there you go. All right. Well, there. All right. Are you happy now, everyone? You got your fill of dick?